Hello everyone and welcome back to the last day of this Mega Kangaskhan team, which I believe has gone 1 win, 1 loss in every single episode so far. Pretty interesting games against definitely non-standard teams. I think this Japanese player is probably the most standard one so far. So let's see here. Hopefully you guys can hear me properly. Rotom, W, Heatran, Landorus, Mega Gardevoir, Amoongus, and Thunderous. Okay, so Azumarill doesn't look too hot here, to be honest, and that Rotom looks very troublesome. I think either leading double Genie or leading Kangaskhan Thunderous is the right play here. I think Kangaskhan Thunderous with Heatran and Landorus in the back, and I'll really have to figure out a way to deal with that Rotom as the match goes along, and by dealing with it I mean probably ganging up on it. Now Landorus can intimidate his Landorus, but besides that there's not much else I want to intimidate. I'm tempted to go with Amoongus instead, as it resists the hyper voices. It can take away Will-O-Wisps from Kang. It could also operate under Trick Room if my opponent sets up Trick Room. But I think I want the offensive power of Landorus here actually. So I'm gonna go Landorus. It also has the Assault Vest, so it can take some hits, I guess. Some hits. And let's see how we do today on this last day. Now tomorrow, if you're watching this on Saturday, I do have another Premier Challenge, so I'll see what I want to use then. I don't know if I should stick with one team or not. I don't know. I know people like to stick to one team throughout the whole season, but I don't know how I feel about that. And now his Landorus is very threatening to my Kang, or to both my Pokemon actually. Gonna switch my Kang for Landorus, and I am going to protect or swagger. I think I want to assume Gardevoir is going to protect, so I'm going to protect my own Thunderous here. I really miss Hidden Power Ice, to be honest, on Thunderous. I really do miss it. Like, a lot. A lot. Withdraws Landorus. Wow. For Amoongus, expecting the fake out there, I'm guessing. Now, next turn, I'm not in a very good position, to be honest. Thunderous protects. Did he go for a Trick Room? No, he went for the protect. Okay. So he can protect this turn because it failed. I think either I Earthquake or I Rock Slide here. And okay, he probably wants to Spore, so I'm going to Rock Slide and Swagger the Amoongus because that gives me the best odds of Amoongus not swaggering. But that might be Landorus. Yep. So I just swaggered a Landorus. Okay, he avoids the attack. Yeah, I don't like my position here. Gardevoir pulls off the Hyper Voice. That's a 2-hit KO on Thundurus and a 3-hit KO on Landorus, so that's a pretty bulky Landorus actually. Now, Thundurus isn't being too useful, but I don't think a Rock Slide will take down my Thundurus here. Honestly, not sure. Depends on the item as well. So I'm going to knock off the Landorus, and I'm going to switch Thundurus for Heatran here to resist that Hyper Voice. I think Thundurus will be very important in dealing with that Amoongus with the Swagger. But I also need to conserve... I actually need to conserve Heatran for the Amoongus. And we've seen Landorus, Gardevoir, and Thundurus from my opponents. What does he do? My Landorus is faster than his, so his is probably Adamant Assault Vest. There's the U-turn. Okay. So that might be enough to put Landorus in KO range of the incoming Hyper Voice actually. And that's Rotom. Yep. That's a KO. Now, I wonder... I'm bringing Thundurus here. I wonder if an Overheat takes down that Gardevoir. I don't think it does. It's definitely a bulky Gardevoir. So I am going to Swagger the Rotom, and I'm going to Heat Wave or Overheat. I'm going to Overheat the Gardevoir. No switches from my opponent, no Protect. I don't like relying on Swagger, but it's something I have to do. At this point, there's a Hyper Voice, which will take down Thundurus, and I don't know if I'll survive the Hydro Pump. Hopefully, Rotom hits itself. It doesn't, and it connects the Hydro Pump, and it KOs. So, yeah, Life Orb. All Rotoms lately seem to be very offensive, and that's a 4-0 victory for my opponent. I played this terribly. What could I have done better? My lead was terrible. I have no idea why I brought Landorus. That was pretty dumb of me. Landorus didn't help at all during this battle. Intimidate wasn't relevant. He had 3 special attackers. Yeah, that was a very, very bad trade-off for me. Do you want to continue battling? Yes. So, let's go for another battle. But, gosh, it's like I forget how to play in this online videos, isn't it? I don't know. People have been telling me I put a lot of pressure on myself to perform well in the videos. And I think that's true. It just, I don't know. Like, in online tournaments or at the Premier Challenge, I got 10th place. I don't know. I'm definitely not playing well in this Road to VGC World Series. Now, we're up against a Nidoking, a Ditto, a Typhlosion, a Tyranitar, a Garchomp, and a Whimsicott. So a lot of tricks from my opponents with Whimsicotts, and could have Tailwind Specs Eruption or Scarf Eruption. He has 2 ground types to deal with Heatrans. Now, Landorus does intimidate Tyranitar and Garchomp, but I don't know. I think Azumarill is the key to winning this battle, since nothing really touches it besides Nidoking. So I'm gonna go with the Azumarill strategy. And as for my last Pokemon, I kind of want to go Heatran, but I think Landorus is a better choice. And we'll see how this goes. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see. Nidoking is a Pokemon I have never seen used in VGC. Typhlosion I have seen. I have lost to Typhlosion, but it's very rare. Ditto is apparently common, I guess, and we're up against Whimsicott and Ditto. So Ditto transforms into Kangaskhan right away. It won't be able to Mega Evolve though. So I'm going to fake out the opposing Kangaskhan, and I'm going to Belly Drum here. He withdraws the Ditto for Tyranitar. What's Whimsicott going to do? Is it going to Tailwind? What is it going to do here? I would expect Tailwind for sure. Fake out onto Tyranitar. I won't do pretty much any damage. There's the Tailwind. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's the Belly Drum. Now, next turn, that Tyranitar probably wants to use Rock Slide. It will be faster, but a Double Edge should take down the Whimsicott before it can Encore. The question is though, does it Encore? Does it try to Encore Azumarill, or does it try to Encore Kangaskhan onto the Fake Out? The obvious move is to protect and Double Edge. Is it so obvious that he Encores Kangaskhan? Well, the Aqua Jet is pretty threatening, so I'm going to Double Edge and protect. That might end up hurting me in the butt though. Let's see what my opponent goes for. The Encore onto... Yes, Azumarill. Perfect. Now, as long as this Double Edge takes down Whimsicott, which it will, that's perfect. No more risk of Encore. There's no Fake Out user for my opponent. If he brings in Ditto, that might be a problem. Would Ditto copy the Azumarill stats? I honestly don't know. Does it copy the +6? That's Ditto. Does Ditto copy the +6? I have no idea. I really have no clue. And Tyranitar was slower. So, going to Double Edge the Ditto. And I'm going to Aqua Jet. Yeah, going to Aqua Jet the Tyranitar here. The opposing goes for the Aqua Jet, so I still don't know if he copied me. I really have no idea. He was faster though, so that might be a problem. The crits, that's Tyranitar down, but that's not really relevant. The crits, that was obviously going to be a KO. Now the big question here is, what does Azumarill do? Garchomp. Okay, so I have no idea. Does he copy? I'm going to check. I need to check that to know what my moves here are. So Ditto, Imposter, copy stats. Or how does it work? I have 30 seconds left. Come on, internet. Stats and stat changes. Wow. So, assuming the Rage Powder is obvious, I'm going to Aqua Jet and Protect, hoping he knocks off against Amoongus. Yikes. Yep, he went for the knockoff on Azumarill most likely, and that's not Scarf, no. There's a knock. Oh wow, he went for knockoff on Azumarill. I can't believe it. Why would you do that if Aqua Jet is faster? Why would you do that? Ugh. Okay. So now. Ugh. Yikes. He's at +5 now. So what I have to do here is Spore, hoping he Aqua Jets Landorus, or flinch with Rock Slide. He protects. Oh, can't believe I might lose to a Ditto. Have to do the same thing again. Although he might Aqua Jet now to eliminate Landorus, though he probably doesn't want to fall asleep here. So I'm going to protect Amoongus and Rock Slide. Hopefully that's the right move. Oh, what's that? Quick Claw. Quick Claw. Oh. I give up. I can't believe I lose to this crap. I'm going to lose to a Quick Claw Ditto. This is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. I lost to a Quick Claw Ditto. I have no words, guys. Any confidence I had in my team, I mean, I get 10th place at the Premier Challenge, which I know doesn't really mean much. But now my confidence is completely destroyed. No, I don't want to continue battling. Ugh. This is horrible. Did I really get out-predicted that badly in the second battle? Quick Claw. I mean, the Quick Claw was of course irrelevant. But it's just the fact that he has Quick Claw. It's just the fact that he has... that he uses such... I have no words. Everything I predict wrong. I don't expect much from next weekend's... from tomorrow, I mean. From the Premier Challenge, but... I'm still gonna go, I guess. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you Monday. Or Tuesday, rather. Bye. I'm devastated.